Hello, so today's video we're going to be doing a Kim Kardashian West versus the Rimmel London contour stick. So I'm going to talk about the Kim K one first and then I'll go on to the Rimmel one. So Kim K one obviously comes in this little bag. Sort of everyone's been complaining, oh it's that cheap looking, I don't like it, but personally I don't see nothing wrong with it. I think it's really beautiful. And plus then it's easy to throw away as well, like it's just better than having a box. And then you also get it in a little bag, and it obviously I've opened it, but it's like sealed shut, like literally you have to cut it with scissors to get it open, otherwise it's just not going to work. So you get two products in here, so you get a matte highlighter, a shimmer highlighter and two contour colours, and you also get a brush. So this is how much product you get in here. It's literally the smallest amount of product ever for quite a high price tag. And if you're from the UK as well, you have to pay for is it taxes? Yeah, taxes as well. And then this is the other colour. As I've pulled this up, it's all like bunched up, so I don't know if you can see that, like literally it's like scraped on the side of my stick. So so far not so good with that one. I will insert swatches as well, by the way, for you, so there'll be pictures and stuff. So this is the matte highlighter, and then this is the shimmer highlighter. Really pretty colours, but obviously we want to see what they look like on the face. So that is the Kim K bits. Also this is the brush you get, so it comes in like a little plastic container. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this. The brush actually feels really nice, but I don't know if it's going to be too hard. And then obviously you've got like the little sponge to blend out, but it doesn't feel like very soft. Like I'd prefer something like a beauty blender, so that would have been better. And then I have the Rimmel contour stick. So obviously you don't get as much product as the Kim K one. Obviously you get one contour colour and you get one highlighting colour, but obviously if this works out better than the Kim K one, you can go and purchase any concealer that you wanted to use and you'd be good to go. I also insert swatches of this as well. So we're going to go in to the Kim K side first. So I am going to take, that reminds me actually, it does come with little instructions. So it says put your foundation on and concealer. But, so I've done my foundation, I haven't put concealer on, but I'm just baffled because it says matte highlighter. It says, let's have a look, can be used as concealer, eyelid primer or colour correction depending on your skin tone. So I don't feel like, I'm going to try actually, I'm going to put like a little bit of concealer here and then I'll put it on top to see how it goes, because to me it'd be too heavy and it'd be too cakey, like it'd be too much. So I'm just going to go in with the matte highlighter under the eye area. I'm not going to take it up too high just because I don't like it. And I'm not going to take too much product out. It does feel very nice and creamy. It actually feels really nice. Put a little bit down here, like a bit on my nose. And I'm just gonna blend that, I guess, with this little spongy thing. Let's just blend that out. I feel like I could be here all day doing this. I mean, it blends it out, but it takes some time doing so. Okay, I'd definitely say it's a little bit brighter on this side. I'm just going to try and pat a little bit under the eyes. I don't like it to take it too high up to my eyes, just because I find like any concealer does crease on me, so I like to go under my foundation rather than on top. Okay, I find that did blend out really nice. Super easy. Do I feel like it's a little bit bright on the other side? Yeah, I definitely feel like it's brightened up my face. My nose highlighter doesn't want to blend very well with this sponge. Just gonna... Okay, that is actually really pretty, and it's not too heavy either. That feels really nice. So I'm going to put a little bit of concealer on top. So I'm just going to take the Collection Lasting Concealer. Like, I'm just going to put a little bit on my forehead here. I'm going to blend that with the Beauty Blender like I normally would. And then I'm going to go in with the cream highlighter. I can't remember what side it's on there. Oh, the only problem is when you put the lid on, sometimes you get it caught, which isn't very nice. Does it even say? Oh, it says like, oh, it says on the thing, it says like little eye and then like another little eye. So it would be nice if it sort of said like cream highlighter, so you know like what one's what, rather than trying to take a guess. Just put this here where we put the other cream. Really have to be careful where you put these on. Just blend that out. Okay, so I feel like if you wanted extra coverage, it'd be really good to put on top. Like, it hasn't separated or anything, like it doesn't look bad, doesn't look cakey. Obviously, I wouldn't really say that's a full coverage concealer that I use, so it depends, I'm guessing, on the concealer type. But I think that's actually really pretty. So I'm going to go in with the cream contour. I don't know what shade to use. Oh wow, that is really creamy. This one's beat up, so I'm not amused about that. I'm going to go in, because it is a little bit lighter, I'm going to go in with this shade here. So this is the number 2 part. So I saw Kim, and I'm going to do this as well, like follow Kim K. She was like, went to her forehead, and then she goes around, and it's like a big 3. Right. So let's try that and blend it out with this brush. Brush isn't all that bad. It's not like fantastic, but it's not as bad as I thought it'd be. I definitely feel like I can, oh good, she knows, blend quicker and better with my Crown Brush Duo Fibre blending brush, I think it is. So I'll show you in a minute anyway, because I'm going to use it on the Rimmel side. I probably should have gone, and then done it, rather than one big line. That is actually so pretty. It's very, very subtle, which I quite like. I really like that. It's very subtle. Usually cream highlighters, cream contours can be a bit harsh on the skin, but I think that's actually really pretty. So I'm going to go in with the highlight shade. I don't know what one it is again. Highlight, is it this one? No. No, that says contour on it. I'm blind as a bat. It's a bit hard to read because it's quite a nude packaging and it's quite light writing, but packaging is absolutely beautiful, I'm not going to deny it. So take the cream highlighter, just place this on top of the cheeks. Okay, and put a bit in the inner corner under the brow bone. Take a bit on the nose. Oh, doesn't smell the best. Okie dokie. It's pretty. I don't know how I feel about that highlighter shade. It looks nice on in the corner. I'm just going to blend that on my finger, like that sponge is way too big to get under there. I feel like it's really nice on the inner corner, but on my cheek, I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's nice, but I am really like extra with my glow, so I don't know how I feel about that. And I don't think I like that sponge to blend out that. I see a little bit of shine, but nothing like overly too much. Like, it is a very natural kit. I think like it's going to be good for like your everyday, no day makeup kind of thing that you want to do. Honestly, I just feel like I blended that highlight completely away. Like, I feel like I see nothing on my skin. So I'm going to go into the Rimmel side now. Obviously there's no concealer with this, so you can use whatever concealer you like. But I'm going to go in with the cream contour shade. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Obviously the colours might be a bit different, but I'm not really going out anywhere later anyway, so I just want to see how they work. Like, if it looks the same, if it blends the same. I feel like the Rimmel one's just a smidge bit more like noticeable. So if you like that sort of heavier contour, obviously usually I'd go on top with like powders and stuff, but I want to see how it wears without powders and without setting spray. I want to see if it lasts all day. I will do swatch side by side as well of the Rimmel contour, the Kim K contour, and then the highlighting shades. The highlighting shades are completely different colours, don't get me wrong, but they both have that same texture and like that same look, but just obviously completely different colours. To be honest, I feel like that Rimmel one done a really good effing job. I'm really happy. Obviously highlight shade's completely different, like this one's pink, but still feel like it gives that same look. Put that in the inner corner. Brow bone. And blend out with a beauty blender. I can't get right in there. I'm just going to put that on my finger. I think that's so much prettier than the highlighter on the Kim K side. Like, can you see? Like, it's such a wet look. It's so subtle. It's Kim K one. If I'm honest, can't really see anything, and like, it just, don't know, like, I'm not loving it. But this Rimmel one's actually so fucking pretty. I should have like highlighted before I went in with highlighter, like concealer. So I'm just going to put a bit of the Collection Plus. Just going to put a smidge on the face, just so I don't look completely uneven. So the Kim K one, I don't actually know if it says how much product you get on it. So it says times 2, 0.032 ounces, and on the Rimmel one it says, where are we? 2 times net worth, so it says 0.14 ounces. So that's quite a, obviously you can see like side by side, like look at the difference in this. And the Rimmel one's much easier to twist up as well. Like, you can literally see how much extra product you get compared to the Kim K one. Like, don't get me wrong, like, you get a lot more with the Kim K one, but I feel like if you've already got a good concealer, then this would be actually really beautiful. So yeah, I feel like they look the same. I think they look really, really pretty on the skin. If you're gonna splurge and you wanna, like, yeah, go for the Kim K one. I think it's really pretty. But if you don't wanna, or like you've got some beef with Kim K or whatever, like I know a lot of people don't like her and that's all your personal preference, whatever, but I feel like they're really both pretty. I do prefer the highlighter shade on this side. Like I feel like my skin looks really wet and just really dewy, whereas this I just looks like I've literally just whacked on the shittiest highlighter in the world. But yeah, I think it's really pretty. So I'm going to finish up my makeup. So the time is 10:49, if you can see that. So I'm going to finish up just my under eye, put on mascara, and then I'll check back in a little bit. Okay, so this is a check-in for nearly 3 o'clock basically. I'm in my bathroom because it's better lighting in here. The highlighter on the Rimmel side is actually looking really reflective still. Contours, to be honest, probably still a little bit there. On the Kim K side, I don't know if you can see, like right around here, it's starting to like separate the matte highlighter. The normal highlighter is it even still there? It's not even on my inner corner, or my brow bone, nothing like that. And the cream contour still looks fine. I personally, at this moment in time, prefer the Rimmel side, but Mum's like, I prefer the Kim K side, but it might be better if like I set it with powder next time and things like that. So this is obviously just a first impression. So at the moment, I'm 50-50 with the Kim K, but I really love the Rimmel one. So I will check in a little bit later. Okay, so it's the last check-in. It is 7:30, so I think this has been on for a good amount of time. The highlighter on the Rimmel side is still looking dewy as balls. Kim K side, still an issue with the separation going on my cheek area. I feel like the cream contour has like worn off on both sides, to be honest. Probably like, because they were subtle contours, they weren't too heavy. But yeah, so far this is first impressions, so I do prefer the Rimmel one, and the Rimmel one is $6.99, and the Kim K one, I think altogether with shipping and taxes and everything, cost me 60 quid. So that's pretty pricey for something that's worth $6.99, and you could even buy a really expensive concealer if you wanted to, and it still wouldn't cost you the same price as this kit. So I'm giving a good thumbs up to the Rimmel, and I'm like in the middle about the Kim K one. I feel like I need to use it a bit more before I give my entire thoughts to say whether or not it's good or bad. But yeah, so that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. Alright, bye!